No, I'm intrigued about what happens next, you know, in the next life and stuff. I don't know if you know this, but me and my mum, we got drawn into the occult in the late 80s in Northampton. We did. We started doing the Ouija board. Don't do it, it's evil, it's evil. We started doing it and it called my mum a slut. It was in the early days when we both thought each other was pushing it. Oh, it's like that, is it? And she tried to spell out Bender. If you've got something to say it to my face. Don't use Satan. So weird speaking to people on the other side, honestly, it's so weird. So what's it like in the afterlife? 2 stars, what a shitty. It's not even a coffee shop. Tutankhamun says hi, lol. Well, before I go, I'll tell you how bad it got, me and my mum's addiction to the occult, honestly. Whenever we heard there was a new psychic medium or clairvoyant coming to Northampton, we would go to see them, yeah. We heard there was a blind psychic coming all the way from New York City to Northampton town. My mum gasped so much an ornament flew off the shelf and hit her in the face. We're in this tiny spiritualist church in the middle of summer. It is sweltering, sweltering. The blind psychic comes through the doors wearing a flowing white dress. 5 minutes in, it's so hot in there, her white dress is see-through with sweat. She goes, oh, I can see a Mary. I said, well, I can see yours. And it was haunting, it was haunting. Oh, I've got someone coming through. I was like, please bring knickers, please. Please. I thought I was getting a standing ovation, and I thought, come on, Jill, the car park shuts at 10. Although no one shouted more. Yeah, put that in the DVD, yeah. See that flying off the shelves, yeah. I hope you're still sitting there at home watching this. Hello, anyone there? What if even they've gone at home? Oh, fucking hell, this is shit. Well, this bit used to be a Q&A, a question and answer session, but thanks to someone in Middlesbrough, I've had to stop it. I've got a question for you, Alan. Why are you such a dick? Nice, isn't it? Nice. But one of the questions that kept popping up all the time was, who's the most famous person you've ever yap, yap, yap to? Well, it was the Queen. Now, do we like the Queen here in Hammersmith? She's nice, she's nice. I like her on stamps, I do. I like licking the back of her head, I do. Reminds me of my first fruit corner. I met the Queen on the Royal Variety performance, yeah, and I was worried about talking to her. You know when someone's so posh they sound like a paper jam? And I've got a theory with posh people. If you talk back to them as posh as they talk to you, you get away with murder, yeah? Listen, I drove the wrong way down a one-way street in Chelsea. I know it was bad, traffic was shit, haters gonna hate, listen. This woman said to me in the garden, "You're driving the wrong way." I said, "I know." You do what you want, you can do what you want. Well, I met the Queen at the Royal Variety performance, like I said, and it was the one where, I don't know if you remember, David Walliams invited me along. He was dressed as Pudsey the dog. I was Ashley the cave girl. He didn't tell me I'd be meeting the Queen afterwards. I've got no change of clothes. I'm standing there in the line. You watch. Leopard skin moon boots on, fucking miniskirt. With ponytails done a lap of honour, look like a unicorn with a semi. And here I'm coming along. I'm a man in a dress. Do I bow? Do I curtsy? What's the what do you do? What do you do? She gets there. I panicked. I went. Your Majesty. I think he's got rickets. Thank you so much. I've been Alan Carr. Good night. Thank you. I mean, my legs are weird. I'll tell you this. This is personal. Okay, I'll tell you. You know my calf? Yeah, that's my erogenous zone. Did you know that? Honestly, you touched that. Oh, honestly, it's my erogenous zone. I didn't know either till I popped on some ribbed Uggs. I ran for the bus in an ankle chain. I nearly came. Here, let's talk about this, yeah? Let's talk about this. My mum hit me with a sword. Sword. It's only a plastic one. She's not D'Artagnan. It was, I was playing Hungry Hippos, yeah? Do you remember Hungry Hippos, the most annoying game in the world, yeah? You just sit in the corner of the room, didn't you, in the 80s, going bang, 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 bang. My mum goes, fucking shut up! Picks up a He-Man sword, hits me right across there. This was in the days of Childline. Do you remember Childline? We could blackmail our parents, couldn't we? We had them over a barrel, yeah. My mum's just hit me with a sword, yeah. All the way across here, yeah. I went, ooh. Esther's not gonna like this. I hear Disneyland's lovely this time of year. I was never one of those kids that lashed out or anything. Because I had these voices in my head telling me to do social unacceptable things. Now, be honest, does anyone ever get that? Tell the weird shit. Kick that child, eat that dog shit. Jump out the window, steal that bounty. Do you get it? Do you get it? It's never nice stuff, is it? Start an open university course. It's never that, is it? Never is it? Don't buy those Crocs. It's always evil. First time I got it, yeah? These voices, my dad's driving up the M1, I'm sitting behind him, yeah? I'm about 8, 9, all of a sudden I hear, attack your father. I go up behind him, I do a Chinese burn on his bald head. Take that baldy! The car was swerving, my mum was screaming. His hand comes round, come here, you little shit! His hand comes round, starts tugging up my calf. Nearly wet myself. Well, I hope it was wee. It was wee. It was wee. It was wee. I know it was wee because my dad would never let us use service station toilets on the journey because it would add valuable seconds. You had a wee before the journey and you had a wee at the end of the journey. Even that journey took 12 days. You would never... And when you look back and think, of course, it makes sense, doesn't it, when you're growing up? Why use the toilets in a service station when you can urinate in a carrier bag and then throw that out of the window at 70 miles an hour? On a busy stretch of motorway, it just makes sense. if someone's driving behind in a sidecar, who cares? If you had a shit photo, you had a shit year. You had a good photo, you had a good year.